Yo, what up, man? It's your boy Chris. Somebody, you checking in, man? Av versus Rum Nitty. Talk my shit, man. Niggas done jumped out the window over this battle. Av won 3-0, 2-1. Rum Nitty won 3-0, 2-1. Niggas can't decide who won the battle. Me personally, man, I haven't jumped out the window over this battle yet. You know what I'm saying? I do realize it's a great battle. It is the best battle that's really out right now on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? In terms of what has been released to YouTube in 2016, this is the best battle that has dropped. The back and forth, the closed room. Where do y'all have this battle ranked, man? When I say I haven't jumped out the window yet, it's because niggas hitting me up like, yo, this battle's better than JC and Chilla. Nah. Niggas hit me up like, oh, this battle was better than Hitman and Verb. Nah. Nigga, oh, this battle was better than Lux and Hollow. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, every time we get a dope battle, niggas always trying to make it better than the next battle. You know what I'm saying? In order for this battle to really be able to be better than those battles, or even close to those battles, it has to stand the test of time. You can't really judge by views because we live in a different era than some of those other battles. Like, when you look at JC and Chilla, it was part of a PG one-off. You know what I'm saying? There wasn't a lot of media around that time in Summer Madness 2. I was in the building for JC and Chilla. There was only like about 50, 60 people that even saw that battle. There wasn't no big media covering events and everything like it is now. Heavy Bags, 15 Minutes of Fame, all these people that come out and cover events. It wasn't like that when JC and Chilla dropped. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I was in the building. I did a recap. I told you it was dope. But it also came the same weekend as Lux and Calico. And that stole the show for the whole weekend. URL dropped every Summer Madness battle and finally dropped JC and Chilla. Like damn near like 8 months later. Niggas had even forgot how good that battle was because it dropped so long. It wasn't like now how URL capitalized off the momentum and everybody told you it was dope. And not only that, Av and Rum Nitty was part of a card, not part of a PG one-off. So it's a little bit different too. So you can't even judge by views. You need time is the only thing that can really tell you where this battle will take place at. You know what I'm saying? There's been 3 battles that's been dope online right now. Well, actually, one of them ain't even dropped yet. But Iron Solomon and Disaster, dope battle. This battle right here, and B. Dot and Danny Myers hasn't officially dropped yet. You know what I'm saying? All you've been seeing is bootlegs, pay-per-views. It hasn't actually dropped yet. So, you know what I'm saying? When I look at this battle, man, it's definitely a dope-ass battle. I'm not going to even go through the rounds and give you a lot of bars because I'll be here all day because it was definitely a bar fest back and forth. What I will tell you is there's only one round that's really clear. And that's round 2. And that went to Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? Round 2 went to Rum Nitty and what I felt like was a clear round for him.
A clip full of hollows for whoever talk. I'll leave 4 of these bitches smoking on your roof like set it off, no matter vet or rookie.
Round 3 was a little bit more of a toss-up. But me personally, I went with Av. I like the shit Av was kicking more. The hand soap line, the Barkley Phoenix ring line, the love handle line, the Victor Sweets line, the 30 over the 40, that's an improper fraction.
Now that's where we different, geek. And see, I bend out that action. 30 under the 40, that's an improper fraction.
If he step out of line, I'll drop this match, cock this back, and hold that 4 over 3, that's an improper fraction.
Didn't see that coming, did you? But who cares, man? Av shit was better anyway. Let's just call it what it is. Still gave round 3 to Av. Which brings us to round 1, man. I feel like this battle was decided by the first round, man. Whoever you gave the first round to is probably who you're going to end up giving a battle to at the end of the day. And when you look at Av, man, Av started off crazy. You know what I'm saying? How ironic that both of these niggas will have a tier line to start off the battle. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if that shit was just fate. But you had that, you fiending to be on Smack, and now you begging for Rock. You had the Queens Flip cereal bar line, the Alfalfa line, the Nuvarine line. You had the Kevin Johnson and Phoenix line, the I Am Legend line, the Alfalfa line. So many bars from Av in round 1. Rum Nitty came right back. He had his own tier line. I'm Nino from the Roof. He had the Gwitty Hyping line. He had the MOP or Anti-Up, which was probably, let's just be real, the best line of the battle.
If I whip a piece, your family fucked. Headshot your mom's sister. They gonna have to MOP your Anti-Up. Hang the what?
You know what I'm saying? I think that line The Queen Flip cereal line was kind of fire too. I can't front. That line was fire. Them probably two of my favorite lines that happened in this battle. But the MOP and Ante Up, that line was definitely dope. Block a nigga like I'm Facebook stalking. The Nicholson Here's Johnny line. The Peekaboo line was cool. What else? The Risky Business line. A lot of bars in round one. It's like, who do you have, man? Rum Nitty, you got Av. I edged the first round of Rum Nitty, man. I got him winning this battle 2-1. Shout out to Av, though. I felt like Av had a crazy battle, man. And you know, some people, this is when I'm going to put on, I don't want to be too negative about this battle. But one thing I will say about this battle, it's too long, to keep it real with you. It's like 53 minutes. And when you cut out the intro and you cut out the coin flip and everything, it's literally 48 minutes. And when you think about these dudes rapping for 3 to 4 minutes, you think, how the fuck did it get to be a 48-minute battle on URL? Crowd reactions. There's too many crowd reactions in this battle. And I wasn't in the building. I know niggas get caught up in the energy of the room and the building. And, you know, it's hard to say how you should react to a bar when you just watching it on YouTube and you wasn't in the building. But the crowd reactions in this battle is literally 12 to 14 minutes, my dude, on this battle. On crowd reaction. Just without them saying anything, just reacting to the bars, added about 12 to 14 minutes to it's just too much. This battle's a little too long. And one thing I will say, even though I got Rum Nitty winning a battle, I think Av's ceiling is higher to me. I like his style more than I like Rum Nitty's style. Rum Nitty remind me a little bit of kind of like Conceited in a way. You know what I'm saying? He's a better puncher now than Conceited is, in my opinion. But he does say like a lot. You know how Conceited was always saying, like, I shoot you like this or that. Rum Nitty says like a lot also. If you look at his first round, you count how many times he say like, you be like, yo, he really said like a lot. Reminded me of Conceited. The good thing about it was, this was a small room and this can be appreciated. When I project these two moving forward and going to the main stage, you look at Rum Nitty versus Rock and you say to yourself, who's going to win that battle? Rum Nitty obviously is going to outbar him. There ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Rock ain't going to be able to punch with Rum Nitty. But some of these movie references, I mean, like, my nigga, you really got to be a movie buff to understand what the fuck these niggas are saying. Because I'm looking at Nunu, I'm looking at Queen Flip, I'm looking at a couple other faces. These motherfuckers don't know what the hell these niggas are talking about on stage. You gotta be a real movie buff to catch some of the stuff that Rum Nitty was saying. And, you know, because when you just think about how unorthodox and how, like, thought he put into the bar. Like, he said some shit about, like, something about earrings, erase your back or whatever. You remember when you used to have an earring, you lose your back, you take the eraser off, you put the eraser back there. Like, a line like that, you can catch that in a one-off. You can catch that in a small room. And this is not a big stage. Norris told me it wasn't no more than like 250 people in the building. When you step on Irving Plaza, you're looking at 1,100 people. A lot of people tired. A lot of people been standing a long time. When you battle Tay-Rock, you're going to be going on probably close to the end of the night, meaning doors open at 2. Niggas been in line since 9. Doors open at 2 and you battling at like 7. So literally niggas have been up all day waiting on this battle. I think Rum Nitty is going to somehow have to figure out how he cannot be so over the top for a main crowd to where motherfuckers will be able to fuck with him. Because I'm really wondering whether or not he's going to be able to get, I don't think he's going to get the crowd over Rock. Just my personal opinion. You look at gun titles versus NWX, the double impact. One reason why, man, it's the star power of Surf and Rock. Niggas look at DNA and be like, oh, DNA is lame. Niggas look at K-Shine, his stock is down right now. Rock and Surf step on stage, the star power is through the roof. So DNA and Shine, they not only got to fight that, but they got to fight the bars. And I think the crowd, you know, Rock is going to be favorite. You know what I'm saying? I told you, like, when you go to a URL event, a major event, it's a who's who. If you watch my blog, I did about crowds and everything. It's a who's who. Some of them niggas ain't even really there for battle rap. Some niggas just bought a new outfit. They want to show off they belts, they jeans, they sneakers, they Jordans, whatever. It's just kind of like, yo, you know what? It's a URL event today. We should just go through. Niggas don't really be in tune with certain people. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like a Born Legacy or an RB event where people are really diehard battle rap fans. Main stage, some people just come out, and sometimes that's why that simpler shit works out a little bit more. I think for Rum Nitty to be able to beat Rock, he's going to have to be able to get the crowd. And people keep telling me, oh, it don't really matter about the crowd because, you know, all that matters is what we hear on YouTube. Yes, it does, because I saw Rum Nitty when he battled Rex. And Rex took the crowd from him. And that was a big room at Gladiator School. It wasn't a big crowd, but it was a big room. And Rum Nitty performance wasn't really up to par. And what happened was, is when you don't really get the crowd, you do too much complaining. Like, y'all didn't catch that? You know, y'all not fucking with me. Like, come on, you doing shit like this. You try, everything takes away from your performance because you trying to figure out why niggas ain't rocking with your shit. You feel like you wrote some dope shit. It's not getting the reaction you want. That start affecting your psyche. You know what I'm saying? And you don't give the kind of performance. One reason why, look how confident Rum Nitty is on his stage at Born Legacy. You know what I'm saying? Bring it back, bring it back, bring it back. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's talking shit to Rock. He's so hyped because he's feeding off the crowd. When you don't have the crowd, it's hard to feed off of. You know what I'm saying? You feel like motherfuckers ain't fucking with you. You start saying shit just so you can hurry up and get your round through. I saw all that going with Rum Nitty. And even though I feel like he's improved, he still has not stepped on to that Irving Plaza URL main event stage against a fan favorite. Av ain't a fan favorite. You know what I'm saying? Av, you know, from what I was hearing, people are telling me Rum Nitty was more preferred going into the battle in the crowd. You know what I'm saying? Niggas thought Rum Nitty would win. So he had the crowd at Born Legacy. Maybe a different event going against somebody like Rock. He has to be able to still get the crowd and still be able to do his thing. If he can do that, he can end up beating Rock. You know what I'm saying? So me personally, I think Rock will win in the building. Rum Nitty will probably win on cam. You know what I'm saying? Let me show you an example of what happened when you got crowd reaction and when you don't got crowd reaction. I'm going to play DNA versus Ill Will. When the crowd was loving him, he feeding off of it, he wilding out. Then I'm gonna play you DNA versus Rock when the crowd wasn't fucking with him.
If I see him in a hoodie, you die. Unless he got a mean vest. They ain't gonna see you on his card again since you wanna be fresh. You owe me any shorts, leave. I'll get your casket closed tight like T-Rex. Follow where that car goes and a pair will hit your V-neck.
DNA was still spitting hot shit. Niggas wasn't even fucking with DNA though. And look, his body language tells you he's losing. And that's what happened when you don't have the crowd. Your body language doesn't even let you don't even look like a winner when you don't have the crowd. And all that affects your performance. DNA's performance versus Rock, one of the worst he's had in his career. You know what I'm saying? Just because he couldn't feed off the crowd. So that's the thing I feel about Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? I'm not I think Rum Nitty is dope. I think he's improved a lot. I wasn't really super crazy about Rum Nitty before this Av battle. I realized he had a dope battle with Danny Myers. And, you know, he's had good battles. Don't get it fucked up. But, you know, he was a little bit not so much on my radar as far as being one of them top niggas. But he's moving up there. You know what I'm saying? He's definitely moving up there. So let me talk about Av. Av, to me, his ceiling is higher. His style that he spit for you at Born Legacy, it works better for the main stage. In my personal, than Rum Nitty style. Rum Nitty with that back-to-back punching, it can get old after a while. Av to me has a little bit more flavor in how he deliver his shit. You know what I'm saying? His confidence, his stuff, you know, just little shit he say like it's too early, it's too early. He just like his whole delivery confidence. I think it works better for the main stage in my personal opinion. I think Av's ceiling is higher. Obviously you're gonna get more opportunities because outside of a Rock battle, what battle is there on URL for Rum Nitty? There really isn't one. You know what I'm saying? Av, in my opinion, Av is about to shoot through the roof right now, my nigga. They talking about hooking him up with Old Red for maybe Rookies versus Vets 2. Like, he's going to keep getting bigger and bigger matches right now because he's showing improving. He's under contract, so obviously URL is going to push him. He's cheaper because he's on the East Coast. He's not as big as Rum Nitty. He doesn't cost West Coast prices and hotel fees to bring him over here to battle. So he's going to get more opportunities than Rum Nitty is. You know what I'm saying? So I think his ceiling is through the roof. He battle Old Red and do his thing versus Old Red. You're going to be looking at Mike P, Mike P, Rum Nitty, and Old Red. And like, yo, he got crazy with all three opponents. But that's how I look at these two, man. You know, definitely a dope battle. Best battle out right now. You know what I'm saying? Where it will land at the end of the year. Will it be the best battle remaining at the end of the year? We shall see, man. There's some dope battles that have already came out. And probably some dope matchups coming up, man. So we shall see. So salute to Rum Nitty. Salute to Av. Unbiased review. I got 2-1 Rum Nitty in a very, very close battle. Sometimes you lose a battle, you can win the war. And I think big things are coming for Av in 2016, man. And that old red battle is looking like it might just go down. So holla at your boy, man. Unbiased.